Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you a video on the secret on how you can get high credit card lines with Navy Federal, even with bad credit. So if you're new to my channel, I bring you content and information to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. So if you like that kind of information, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Always be careful, you guys, in the comment section of all of these channels, especially my channel. Somebody is using my photo to reply to comments, sending you to a WhatsApp, email address, anything like that that is not me. Make sure you click on the photo to see if the subscriber base to that person or fake account matches what's on the channel. So I want to jump into this information. Now, if you're not familiar, Navy Federal is the largest credit union in the United States. Now, Navy Federal is for members only that many times are connected to the military, the U.S. military, but there are options for you to join Navy Federal through what we call some backdoor options. I did a video on this, so if you are not a member, I suggest that you watch that video to see how you can join. Navy Federal also have business accounts, personal accounts. They have been very generous with me, especially in the past, even with PPP loans. And just business loans itself through the pandemic, they were the way to go, and actually have given out loan forgiveness for those loans too, if you're eligible. So this is a credit union that you would really want to build a relationship with. Now, Navy Federal are also known to give large lines of credit card approvals, credit card lines. So a lot of people love Navy Fed for that because they give you large credit card lines. And so they have options and different credit cards. They even have a signature card that they have that's higher end. And also they have a American Express co-branded card with Navy Fed, and they have really good interest rates with their credit cards. A lot of their credit cards have very low interest rates when it comes down to a credit card, banking institution. So you might really want to check them out. And the great thing about Navy Fed, even if you get a secured card there, they will consider to convert you within like 6 months. They'll start reviewing your account to convert that secured credit card. If you're interested in getting a secured credit card, that would be a great place to go. Now, how you can, and the secret that I'm going to give you guys on how you can get a larger line of credit, even with bad credit at Navy Fed, we're going to break it down in this video. Now, one thing about Navy Fed, if you don't know, Navy Fed use a FICO score 9. Understand when it comes to FICO, there's different scoring models. FICO 8, FICO 9, FICO 2, FICO 4. But the great thing about them using a FICO score 9, when you have medical collections, they do not consider that. So if your credit score is suffering due to medical collections, which a lot of people are, Navy Fed do not take those into account. So you can have trouble credit just from that alone. So keep that in mind. Now, also, one thing, Navy Fed have an internal credit approval system or a credit score system. So here's some tips that I'm going to give you. A real big secret with Navy Fed that you can use this strategy even if you have trouble credit to get a larger line of credit. Now, one thing you should do before you apply, if you're a person a lot of times with bad credit, trouble credit, you'll notice when you get approved for credit cards, you'll get smaller lines of credit because that's how the banking system is. Many banking and banks will not consider giving you a larger line of credit if the prior banking relationships that you had have not given you a larger line of credit. It takes a while to build up that trust with banks. So one of the strategies before you apply, if you got bad credit with Navy Fed, you should try to get a larger line of credit before applying there if you have smaller credit cards, okay, to increase your chance to get a larger line of credit. And for you to really have a larger line of credit, it's going to be considered like a $2,000 credit line and up. I will say really mature credit kind of start at a $5,000 credit line and up. So one of the ways that you can do this very easy, even with a lower credit score, more trouble credit, to get approved for a larger line of unsecured credit is by going to furniture stores. Usually furniture stores like Rooms to Go, places like that, Cons, when you're applying for furniture, they'll give you store credit accounts where they usually work with a banking institution, maybe Wells Fargo, maybe other lenders that they have that they work with, so they can sell their merchandise, which is furniture. And many a times, even with trouble credit, they'll give you an approval for a larger line because they want you to buy larger furniture, so furniture can be pricey. So you need a larger line of credit to be able to qualify to buy that merchandise from them. So you can have a lower bad credit score and get a larger line. Now, understand, it'll only be with that store. A lot of times it's only that store account, but they report that account to all three credit bureaus, and many a times it's an unsecured line of credit, meaning a credit card, a revolving credit account. Make sure when you go to these stores, you are getting a line of credit. Ask them those questions. Make sure it's not an installment loan. That's where you make monthly payments. Make sure it's a credit line. Also keep in mind, when you get this line of credit, you don't want to max it out. You want to just put something smaller on it or pay it off real quickly before you apply for this Navy Federal. Try not to get much. If you get approved, don't try to put a whole mattress set and use up that line of credit, because you can see the opposite with your credit score decrease, because it is like a credit card. So you want to keep that utilization on that card from 1 to 10%, or that line of credit from 1 to 10%. Okay? Make sure you employ that strategy. Okay? And so if you get a $3,000, $5,000 line of credit with trouble credit there, this helps your odds internally with the Navy Federal credit system to get a larger line of credit. Okay? For them to give you a larger line of credit. Now, the other part of that, by adding that line of credit, if your score, and I always tell you guys, under a 700 credit score, when that card reports, you should see an increase in your score up to 50 points. I've seen like 49 points with my clients on average. So not only are you going to improve your credit score when that report, you're going to also have a larger line of credit to help you with the internal credit system at Navy Fed to get approved for a larger line. Do not apply for this card, for the Navy Federal cards, until that line of credit reports to your credit report. Let me repeat. Do not go through and apply for the Navy Federal credit card until you see that prior line of credit report to your credit report, because then you'll get the increase in your credit score, and you will also have reporting a larger line of credit. Okay, so that is that secret sauce for you to get that larger line of credit, even with trouble credit, because what that's going to in turn do, put a larger line of credit that you prior have, and it's going to also increase your credit score. So you might even transfer over into good credit depending on where your credit score is at that time. Now, what you want to do is make sure when all that is lined up, if you have that in place, if you're already a person, you got trouble credit, but you already have larger lines of credit cards, make sure you pay your credit card down, okay? If you already have small credit cards, make sure you pay those down, okay? Because you can be denied for having too much utilization. You don't want to have your cards maxed out. You want to look like you are a reasonable risk on how you manage your current credit cards before you apply. So go in to the Navy Federal, your account, and you can get pre-qualified for credit cards that are in the category that Navy Federal is looking to possibly approve you for. You want to go through that step. I have a video on that, so I'll put that link in the description of this video in the comment section. Make sure I show you step by step on how you do that. Make sure you go through the pre-qualification process of doing that, because that's going to help show what card you are more likely to get approved for. Now, I will tell you, try, if you have trouble credit, to stay away from the Signature Visa credit card and the American Express right now. Try to go for the other cards, all right? The other unsecured card options like the Cash Rewards, the Go Rewards card, the Platinum card. Try to stay in those areas, you guys, okay? And then you want to use the late night hack in order to apply for this card. The late night hack with Navy Fed is to apply once the the credit card consideration department closed. So you're going on the algorithm of their computer rated system where you don't have real eyes at that moment to approve you. So you want to try to apply after 11 p.m. okay, at night at that time. So go for applying at that time after you pre-qualify, okay? And when you pull the trigger, no matter what, you guys, whether you get the big line or whatever you're, even if you get denied, always go for the reconsideration, okay? They have a reconsideration department. So even if you get approved, you get a large line, always ask for a reconsideration to increase your line of credit with them. I have a video on that, and I have show you step by steps on doing that, and I'll put that link in the description. Always make sure you do that, because you can be reconsidered even if you got a larger line to get an increase in that credit line immediately under that one inquiry, okay? So even if you get denied, go through that online process for a reconsideration, okay? So that is the secret on getting higher lines of credit with Navy Federal credit cards, even with bad credit. Hopefully this is helpful to you. If you have any questions or general questions, you can just leave it in the comment section. But if you have more detailed information that you want to go over with your credit problem, hit me up at my website. I'll leave that link in the description of the video every time, and in the comment section. I also have credit courses to help you guys improve, and we have letter packages. If you have a lot of hard inquiries, we got a free hard inquiry removal package at our website, so you can download that absolutely for free. And I hope you guys that I see you in the next video.